Welcome back to Moon Moth, everyone. A real temperature drop now. We've just had the first frost of the autumn and it's noticeable. I'm just going to point this out. I know it just looks like a pile of sticks, but there's certain patterns that seem to just reappear. Isn't this sunlight beautiful? It's really lovely. So we're going to head down to the gifting area and see what, if anything, is happening down there, and see if we spot any differences along the way. Someone's out with a gun. Don't know what they're shooting. It's that time of year now where the geese come over from Greenland. Our winter approaches. Theirs is becoming too cold to exist and find food. So we get literally thousands of skeins of geese. You might hear some today. If we do, I'll try and pick them out for you. They have a lovely sound. You can hear them from a long way off. And they frequently take turns, obviously. The front one will run for a while and he'll move back. And they keep changing positions to take the brunt of being at the head of the V. They fly in that beautiful V formation. Amazing creatures when you think how far they fly. So maybe someone is shooting a goose. I hope not. But maybe that's the case. Who knows? So I think I've probably managed to walk through every spider web that was ever placed in this forest. I just hope there's no spiders attached to them. Perfectly still today. We seem to have had months of wind and rain. Today's lovely. So I show you these things before, but they're quite intricate. This doesn't sort of happen by itself. I'll see if I can show you. So let's take this here. See, it's just curved there. Then behind it, that just propped in there. Then this is weaved in the middle here. It's all like a very delicate weaving. You see how I mean? It doesn't just fall there naturally in that style. If I saw that once, I'd probably think, well, it's just the way the trees are falling. I wouldn't even bat an eyelid. But I see that style and that type of thing all over the place, repeated in different shapes and forms, but they are designed, placed together. Why? What? I don't know. It's signalling of some kind. And we know that these forests are used for communication. It's an interesting... Look at this. Look how cleared this area is. And this is the strange thing. It doesn't matter how often you come to these forests, something changes. So next week I can come and this area will look all closed in and just like the rest of the forest. And that's something that's very hard to explain, how the visuals seem to change, almost like it's a perception thing. I can't explain it, but I know that other channels have this. They experience this as well. I'm always looking for changes, and they're usually so very subtle. If you're a woodland forager, the foraging is all the fungi is all starting to appear. There is forestry vehicles working up the road here, so we will hear the log trucks coming backwards and forwards. First of all, do you think that is natural? It's a large stick, limb, nearly 3 feet long, nearly a yard. But look at the size, the average size of all the others. And they are all that kind of size on the ground in comparison to that. see if these shapes show anything. It looks like a Bluetooth sign again. Ah. We have a baggie. Here's one baggie. Is there anything in the baggie? No. It's just a bit manky. There's something else over there. It's another baggie. It's another baggie. Very good. Anything in it? No. That's a very, very clean cut. Can you see that? Oh, I'd say a sharp nail did that. So that's 2 bags, and as you know, I bring 4. I usually bring 4. That's our gifting stump, and there's absolutely nothing around here. So the nets have gone from the trees. And there should be 4 baggies. But I only see 2 around. Oh, I lie. I lie. That's the break in the bottom there. Empty. I'm not going to hunt miles for bags, but there's quite a few astray. There really are. There must be a gathering of some somewhere. Isn't that beautiful, Dell? It's lovely, isn't it? Look how quiet it is. Yeah, the birds are very quiet. They're not tweeting their beaks much. They're really not. I wonder if you can see this cobweb. The light might catch it. Well, I don't see any other baggies around here. I reckon that I must be around about 10 or 12 bags short, which I've just never come across. So they must take them. They must take them elsewhere. So still. Okay, we've got some bits and pieces. And first of all, we'll start off with this. Put that down there. I'll change it around. I'm not going to advertise for them. Then I thought hazelnuts. Then a sugar fix, really. They're like jellies covered in sugar. These are pecans, which I'm going to put on there. And just for a change, I just thought I'll try this for a change and see how they get on with these. Some carrots. Pop those down there. So little baby Chantenay carrots, some pecans, peanut butter, sweeties, hazelnuts, and the incense. I want to show you this. I nearly fell over it when I put the apples on the tree. See if I can... Look at that. Can you see this? Stick here. Isn't that wonderful? That's a Y stick. Tiny. You can see against my hand how tiny that is. And that's, funny enough, right in front of here. I nearly tripped over it before. Anyway, it's rather lovely. That might be a little thank you from someone. Apples. These are pink lady apples. There we are. Now, I have to say, there is a channel at the moment, somebody pointed it out to me, who has been having a pop at just about every successful channel regarding Bigfoot. He did it about 3 years ago. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, I'm sure you'll know. But it's very resentful energy that comes from him. He has not got any evidence himself. So all those channels like Ontario, Salish, all of those, he's been going through them systematically and trying to rubbish them. I don't know why the Bigfoot community does this. It has this annoying habit of anybody who's successful with real evidence of trying to disrupt it, ruin it, belittle them, make them out to be fake. When in fact, they have superb evidence. And I just wish people wouldn't do that. It's such a disruptive energy. We're all supposed to be singing from the same hymn sheet. And I have to ask when I see things like that, whether who is behind those? Who is promoting this? Is this something that is being done by government? United we conquer, divided we fall. Who is paying him? Or is this some really weird little trip that he's going on? Because I haven't seen anything on his channel that tells me he's even seen a Bigfoot. And quite frankly, I think if a Bigfoot was anywhere near him, he would quite possibly pass a brick through the small end. So I don't buy into that kind of stuff. I don't like it. I will not entertain it. I won't support it at all. Now I can't get under there. Well, I could if I got on my hands and knees, but I'm not going to get on my hands and knees to go and retrieve those bags because it's very, very soggy and wet. And truth be known, if I get on my hands and knees down there, I probably won't get back up again. Oh dear. What do you think? What do you think about this lovely light? And light is key. This is one of the things we have learnt from the families, is look into the light, not just because of what it does with our hearts and our thoughts and everything, but the actual physical thing of sunlight. It shows things that we don't normally see, and we have seen that. It's like the glass. You look through a glass. What do you expect to see in the glass? You certainly didn't expect to see what we saw. So light is amazing. And this is what they've been teaching us. It's not just about the light within your heart, within your emotions, within your whole being. Real light as well, sunlight. Sunlight shows us things, which is why all photographers say, don't shoot the camera into the sun. It's bad for the camera. And if you're told not to do something, that's exactly what you'll do. And it's amazing what you see. And as you say, with holding a glass up, quite remarkable what we see when we hold a glass up. Well, I don't see any more bags. I think we're done with bags. Well, the world's a funny place at the moment, folks. And wherever you are in the world, stay safe and stay peaceful. Don't allow what's happening to bring you down, because you have the light within you, and there are other people who want to throw darkness, hate and anger around about, and we need to rise above it. Particularly now, we need to rise above it. So with that, friends, have a great week, and enjoy it. If you've got a bit of sunshine on you, enjoy the weather and be happy. Okay.